Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. Any position works. You can be lying down if you need to. You can sit in a chair. Just find something sturdy and comfortable. You really want to keep your back upright if possible. It really helps with the breathing, but really you just want to find what works for you. This is also an open eye meditation practice. We don't close our eyes here. However, if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed or you feel more comfortable doing that, go ahead and close your eyes. There are no hindrances here. But if your eyes are open, go ahead and just leave the screen alone and drop them gently down below you. Kind of looking at the floor or the desk or whatever's just below you. We're not staring or analyzing anything. We're also not blurry and zoned out. We just have a nice, light, gentle, clear gaze directed softly downwards. You're in a nice, comfortable position. And your eyes are open and down. Just settle here. Leave alone that to-do list. And let everything that you've done before you got here just kind of drop away. Just allow your body to sink with gravity. Noticing sights and smells and feelings, all happening here and now. We're not judging. We're not trying to change anything. We're not grasping. We're just being here in this ordinary moment. Nothing special. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. There's no one to become. We're only here. That's all. And if you're normal, you'll notice that it's not so easy to pay attention to this moment. Because the mind keeps talking about the to-do list, about the things going on in the future, the problems, the things that happened before this moment. It's always running and talking to you. So it's easy to get distracted and follow thoughts. And it's important to understand that this practice is not about shutting off the mind or stopping our thoughts. That is not the case. You can't stop your thoughts any more than you can stop your heartbeat. But we can just leave thinking alone. The problem isn't thoughts. The problem is that we pay too close attention to them. We're consumed by them. We believe they're real, or at least the contents of them are true. And so we live a life completely unsatisfied and afraid of the future. So instead of paying attention to thoughts, we bring our attention to something utterly present. Something easy to notice, yet something that only happens now. And that, of course, is the coming and going of the breath in the lower belly. Notice how your attention is a little bit up in your head, kind of behind your eyes and between your ears, near your forehead area, where thoughts come from. And see if you can just drop this view down to the area below the belly button and above the groin. Just notice this area. Watch carefully how when the breath comes in, this area expands by itself, and as the breath leaves, this area naturally relaxes. Instead of following this next thought, lightly follow the breath. Follow the gentle rhythm of the coming and going of breathing. And let thinking think what it wants to. Your only job is to stay with breathing. And if you're normal, you're probably thinking right now. Lost in some thought. But this is okay. Just return to the lower belly. Leave the thought alone. Let it continue on. Don't shut it off. Let the mind continue the chatter. Let it go crazy. Just notice breathing. The lower belly. Come back. Come back to breathing. And I'm probably catching you thinking again. Or maybe I'm not. But it's curious. The breath can be found with our attention. Without doing anything, we can notice the breath going in and out. And there's something that perceives the breath. There's something that perceives my voice, that perceives thinking. Can that itself be noticed in the same way we notice the breath? Can the hearer of sounds, seer of sights, perceiver of thoughts be seen? What's doing the looking? What do you discover? What are you? What sits behind experience and notices it? When we say, I'm tired, I'm hungry, what is this I? What is this me? Can it be seen? Or is it never there? Look carefully. All right, you can look at the screen. This practice that we did today was just very basic, but it's really encompasses everything. Beginning by just relaxing, letting things go. Bringing our attention away from thinking to the breath and noticing breathing. Letting thoughts come and go, developing the sense of not being tied or controlled by thoughts, this distance we create. Then turning that attention back, what am I? What is this? What sees this video? That encompasses everything from depression to worry to frustrations to doubts to struggles and problems. It's all the same. What is this mind? So when we ask, what is worry? For instance, me personally, I am always have been and seemingly always will be a sufferer of worry. And so it can be very convincing. And what I've noticed about worry from spending all this great time looking at it is worry is very simple, what it really is. It's just looking at the future with a negative thought. It's always, what if something negative happens? What if something negative happens? I know, but if I do that, then this negative thing can happen. See? We don't say, what if something positive happens? Because that's not how the mind works. The mind is this machine for survival, so it needs to worry to survive. But we're no longer in that circumstance if you live in a safe, modern society, and so we suffer from it. So the next time you're worrying, next time you feel this sense of worry, first things first, if you can, notice what worries. Can it be seen? Can the thing that is afraid be seen? Punctuate the worry with insight. What am I? What is afraid? But of course, if that's too much, or if it's not working for you, that is the best, then just notice, okay, I'm thinking of the future with a negative outcome. What if I switch that negative with a positive? Like, let's say you got this pain in your side, and you're worried that it's kidney stones or cancer. So what if that's cancer? Or there's something negative, you can just say, well, what if it's something that will just go away? What if it's growing pains from working out really well? What if it's, who knows? You can always put something positive there. Don't be so worried and frustrated and hurting all the time. Worry can be dropped immediately, though, if you just investigate, what am I? And when you really see, worry actually doesn't have to leave. Worry, sadness, frustration, doubt, it can all stay, it doesn't matter. What sees it? What's affected? If you can find that, you found freedom. Because I'll give you the secret. I'm sure you've heard me say this before, but there is nothing there. There's nothing to be worried. There's nothing there that is tired. There's only tiredness. There's no seer of sights right now. Like you feel like there's a thing seeing a video, right? There's a separate thing using eyes to see this video screen. It's not there. There's just the video. There's just the sound. Not a hearer of sounds. That hearer of sounds, seer of sights, thinker of thoughts, feeler of feelings is created by thoughts. It's a concept, it's an idea. And if you don't know that, suffering will be your life. And if you do know that, you can punctuate this life of suffering with freedom, more and more and more. So practice. Drop worry, drop doubt, drop it all. Just practice. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, practice. It's the most important thing to do, really. It's the only thing worth doing. Now, of course, if you have any questions about what I talk about here, feel free to comment below. I do separate question and answer videos. I will be doing one soon. So, and I do apologize for it being so long since the last one, but it will come. It's just some things going on in the world, in my life, so I haven't been able to get to it yet, but I will. And of course, if you are new to the channel and you want to learn about meditation, but you don't want to get involved in the spiritual stuff, and you want to learn what it actually is, join the Attentive Mind. And I post a video like this every single day. Not here to teach you any kind of belief system, but just to show you a practice, to show you your mind. So you can look at it for yourself and learn for yourself what your mind is, how your mind works. So join me. And as always, it's an immense pleasure and an honor to do this with y'all. It really is. So thank you for showing up today. And thank you for showing up for your life. And as always, and without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.